A couple things before we get into this video. I just want to say I kind of apologize about the lighting. I always keep like my window open sometimes, but I don't always keep the blinds open because then like my room gets too hot. Also, I did not chop off all my hair. It's just in a clip because I cleaned my entire upstairs of my house because I just wanted to clean. But anyways, hey, what is up you guys? It is Taylor and I have a very exciting video for you guys today. I feel like I've not made a YouTube video in so freaking long. Obviously I've been posting on my YouTube channel, of course, but I feel like I haven't like sat down and like made a video in so long because the past 2 weeks for me have just been something else. Like the weekends were good, but then like the week was weird. I don't know, and I can't believe that August is pretty much almost over. It's kind of freaking me out. But anyways, today we are going to be doing a music related video, of course, and today I'm going to be talking about playlists that I made on Spotify that have nothing to do with like Why Don't We, Against the Current, anything like that. They're just like random playlists that I have that I feel like if you ever stumbled upon my Spotify playlist, or my Spotify playlist that I have, you'd be like, Taylor, I don't really know why you have a playlist called Random, so I'm going to just explain them to you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you all subscribe to my channel if you have not already. My name is Taylor, and let's hop into this video because I have a lot of random playlists to talk about. I didn't realize I had so many until I just looked at this list a few minutes ago, so we're just going to get started. So the first playlist I'm going to start with is covers. So obviously covers were a huge thing around like 2010, 2011, 2012, and maybe a little bit up for the past like couple years on YouTube. Obviously Cimorelli did a lot of covers, Megan and Liz, Alex Goot, like there's so many people that did covers for so long, and I just love them all so much. I used to watch like all those people, and I still kind of do every like once in a while, but yeah, I love covers. They're just amazing. It's so crazy how there could be like one song and then another band or artist just completely flips it on its head and it's a whole different song. It's absolutely crazy. Like there's a cover of Driver's License by Jaden Hustler, and oh my god, literally completely different, but in the whole entire song, if you don't really like the way that like Olivia Rodrigo kind of sings Driver's License, or you don't really like how sad it is, definitely go listen to that version because it's so like more like emo and like pop punk, and it's just a really cool cover. So yeah, there's a lot of cool covers in my Spotify playlist called Covers, obviously, and I have a cover from Taylor Swift singing September by Earth, Wind & Fire. There's some Against the Current, Cimorelli. I can't really think who else is in there, but definitely go check out that playlist if you want, because I feel like there's a lot of cool covers in there. Sometimes I like take them out because I don't want to like listen to them anymore. I kind of just get tired of them, but yeah, there's so many fun covers in there, so definitely go check that out. Okay, next one. I don't understand why I've never made this playlist before except for like a couple months ago, because I've been going to the Jersey Shore since I was like literally like a baby pretty much, and I never understood why I never made a playlist called A Drive Down to the Jersey Shore. There's so many fun upbeat songs in there. There's like some country songs, some pop songs, and it's just a really fun playlist. And of course I have the Get Crazy song, aka the Jersey Shore theme song, because of course I had to put that in there. So yeah, I absolutely love that playlist. It's one of my favorites, and I don't know why I've never made a playlist of that before. Like it's just so random to me. But yeah, definitely go listen to that if you're driving down to Ocean City or Atlantic City or Wildwood or whatever floats your boat. So yeah, and it also kind of inspired me because I basically watched Jersey Shore for like 2 months straight. So that's another reason that I wanted to make this playlist. As you guys know, very obsessed with Jersey Shore. But anyways, moving on. Okay, next one is also probably one of my favorite playlists that I have, and that is high school vibes. So I obviously graduated high school in 2020. Not the best year to graduate, but we're not going to talk about that. But I just have so many songs that just like remind me of high school, bring me back to certain times with like friends or like crushes and stuff like that. And I just had to make a playlist called High School Vibes. So I had it, and then I felt like there's a couple songs missing, so then I redid it, and it's really in an order that I like remember, like, oh my god, I was so obsessed with that song freshman year, or oh my god, there's not a lot for senior year, because then it got cut because of, you know, COVID and stuff like that. So yeah, there's just so many fun songs in there that definitely remind me of high school, like Closer by Halsey and the Chainsmokers. Like when I first got Spotify, that was one of the songs that I listened to all the time. There's some Black Bear songs in there, Against the Current, Earth by Little Dicky, one of my favorite songs ever. But yeah, I absolutely love my High School Vibes playlist. Definitely one of my favorites. I love that playlist a lot. I listen to a lot of songs in there. Next one is a really fun one that I kind of thought of, like, I think I thought of this one last year when I was like cleaning my room or something, but that is Throwback Jam. So there's like Britney Spears, Jason Derulo, there's so many fun upbeat songs in there that you probably just like forgot about, and there's so many fun songs in there. It's definitely one of my favorite playlists, and I definitely add to that one a lot if I think of like an older song that came out like a couple years ago. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to add that to Throwback Jam. So yeah, that's a really fun one. There's just a lot of fun songs in there. Okay, next playlist that I really love is my Throwback Nickelodeon. So if you grew up in like the 2000s, you would know like Naked Brothers Band, Victorious, iCarly, all that good stuff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it all. But I had a playlist called Childhood, and it was like 300 songs. It had every single Disney Channel song in it, and I had every single Nickelodeon song in it. And I said, you know what? I need to make these separate because this is just insane. So one night I stayed up and just made a whole Throwback Nickelodeon of like iCarly, Drake and Josh, Victorious, all that good stuff. And then my Disney one is like Hannah Montana and stuff like that. And I do have that written down, but it's towards the end of the list because I don't know why I didn't think of that first. But anyways, yes, my Throwback Nickelodeon, definitely one of my favorites, and I just absolutely love that playlist. Big Time Rush used to be in that playlist as well, but I made a whole separate playlist of them because they just have too many songs. But yeah, I love my Throwback Nickelodeon playlist. It definitely brings me back to my childhood, and I definitely listen to Victorious the most because Victorious definitely has the pops, and she still does. But yeah, absolutely love this playlist. Definitely a really good one. Next one is Christmas. Oh my goodness. Christmas is probably my favorite holiday of all time, and Easter is definitely a close second. But I love Christmas. I don't even care about really getting gifts for Christmas. I love spending time with my family, getting things for my family, and I just love eating food, and Christmas is just Christmas is just the best, and having a Christmas playlist was definitely a really good decision. There's All Time Low in there, Why Don't We's in there, I can't think who else is in there, but yeah, I love that playlist. Just brings me back to Christmas times, and I only listen to it throughout December. I don't keep it downloaded all year round because I don't really listen to Christmas music like that. But yeah, I love Christmas, one of my favorite holidays. Next one is my favorite songs of all time. So this is probably a really like bold playlist because people are probably like, Taylor, why do you have a playlist of your favorite songs of all time? Because there's just some songs that just hit different, and they're actually like all in order this time. I think they were kind of just like all over the place. But yeah, favorite songs of all time kind of just explains itself. Just songs that I just love so much, and I just can't get over how much I love them. So I made a playlist called Favorite Songs of All Time. I did a video literally forever ago of favorite songs of all time. I feel like I should rewatch that video because I feel like there's probably some songs that I don't really like that much anymore. So if you guys want me to redo that video, give this video a huge thumbs up, and I definitely will. But yeah, I love that playlist, one of my favorites. Next one, I feel like I need to change the name of this playlist, but I also think it's kind of funny. It's called Old Music. So basically, it's like music that like my parents grew up with listening to, and music that I kind of like as well. I don't know why I called it old music. I don't know what made me think of that. But yeah, I just really like, you know, some Mamma Mia songs, some Elvis, you know, all that good stuff. Actually, Elvis is not in there. Now that I think of it, but I love that playlist. It's really fun. There's some fun upbeat songs in there. I don't really listen to it that much, but you know, if you have an old song stuck in your head every once in a while, you just gotta keep it somewhere. So I don't know why it's called old music, but it is. Okay, next one is All the Feels. It used to be called sad songs, but then I was like, you know what? I don't think every song in here is sad, so I wound up fixing it a little bit, and then I realized that it's really just called like All the Feels. Like some are like upbeat and like, yeah, like frick you type thing, but then some other songs are like, oh my god, this is so sad. So we did that playlist, and I just called it All the Feels. It basically kind of just explains itself. Some sad songs, some like frick you songs. So yeah, that's a really fun playlist. I don't know why I made that playlist, I just did. So go listen to it. Next one is love songs. Obviously, you know, everybody gets in their feels every once in a while and just loves a good love song. So have a lot of love songs that I really like. Obviously, Do It Again by R5, very underrated. There's just a lot of good songs in there. I can't think what else is in there right now. But yeah, I absolutely love love songs. They're just great. And I think I have a video of like top 10 favorite love songs. So if you want to go check that out, I will link that down below. I'm pretty sure I have that video on my channel. If I don't, I'll make it. Anyways, moving on. Next one I have is random. So random is pretty much like the radio, pretty much. I really should just call it the radio at this point, but there's actually like some random songs in there that like really haven't been on the radio. I have like a little bit of 1975, I have a Lady Gaga song, I have just some other random songs that I just really like, and I never really know where to put them because sometimes I like one song by like an artist or a band and I don't want to make a whole playlist of them because I just like one song. So I just have a random playlist of a bunch of random songs in it. So that one's a really fun one, but there's also like some radio songs in there, or sometimes there's, I kind of like change that one out a lot. So yeah, that's a really fun one. And then the last playlist I'm going to talk about is Throwback Disney, which I was talking about literally a few minutes ago when I talked about Throwback Nickelodeon. So basically, Throwback Disney is basically the same thing as Nickelodeon, but there's Hannah Montana, there's the Jonas Brothers. Actually, the Jonas Brothers have their own playlist because they also have too many songs. But the Jonas Brothers were in there. There's all 3 High School Musicals, both Camp Rocks, the Jessie theme songs from Austin and Ally. So yeah, that's basically what Throwback Disney is. Basically the same thing as Throwback Nickelodeon, but I just make them separate because the playlist was just too long. But anyways, those were just some of my random playlists that I have on my Spotify account. If you guys want to go check them out, you're more than welcome to. I will have my Spotify link down below. I love you all so much. Make sure you all subscribe to my channel if you have not already. My name is Taylor, and I'll see you all next week. Alright, bye guys.